Hey, so Yuli asked me to tell you a little bit about our solar array out here. So this is actually a 21 kilowatt array, and it's made into what people will call strings. There's 4 strings that will ultimately lead back independently to the house, into the inverter in the house. And then we've got 26 kilowatt hours of battery storage. So that's about a day's worth of storage if you were only using the battery with no solar or anything else. So this was put up as, if you think of it in 1, 2, 3, 4 strings, and I'll show you where they all connect underneath. Now, most of my friends would come out here and look and see how straight everything is, and I was told the best way to find out is to look down this line right here. So if you look down that line and see how straight it is, it took more time to get those panels straight than it took to get them up on the rack. So anyway, that's good. So come back around here, watch your head. This will knock you off your mower if you're on a mower. So come around here, and this is called a combiner box. Now we're not using it as a combiner box, but what this box does is all those 4 strings come into this box, and then once they're in the box, they're given, this is a on-off switch for them, and these up here are lightning protection, and these over here are surge protection. So what we're doing is we're protecting the house from lightning and surge out here at the array. So the arrays, those 4 strings come in here. You notice there's 4 black wires coming in, and then they go back out. So they'll come out of this, they'll go into this, which we don't have done yet. That's the piece we don't have done yet. We're kind of waiting for the septic and stuff to go in first. But so those 4 sets of wires will go into this, which goes underground. And if you kind of look at the edge of the house, way down there, there's some conduit. So we got to run about 220 feet down to there, and that's where they'll go into the house. So that's kind of how the whole array works. And we'll show you again once it's connected inside, okay? So there you go. So, I think last time we talked, we had just gotten our studs up. So I'll give you a couple of things that we got done and what we're almost done with. So, of course, you notice the doors. So these are all hurricane rated doors, wind rated doors. And a couple things that are going to happen out here in the next week or so is septic all goes right out here. And if you kind of look around the corner, there will be a propane tank underground here. And then way back down there, you'll see the white pipe sticking out. That's where the well's going in. So we're going to run a line from the well over to the chicken coop. So we've got nice, cool running water over there. So.
Oh, how did you open that other door?
You just do it with the string. Sandra did that one. So you'll notice the same kinds of, it looks a lot different in here with garage doors. So they put the smaller garage doors in, they put the bigger garage doors in. You see they're starting to run, there's the propane line. They got water lines running outside now. They're finishing up on the electrical, and I think should have an inspection next week on the inside part of the electrical. HVAC, I believe, and plumbing is both done with inspection, so that means soon after we'll finish up all the spray-in insulation, and then right after that be drywall. So next couple weeks should be at drywall stage. So do you want to walk through and look around a little bit? Okay, sure. I see you do. So we got 2 panels here. We're trying to get as much as we can into this left panel. This left panel will be serviced. We'll have electric coming from the grid, but also through an inverter, it'll have electric coming from the solar panel and the batteries. So that's why we're trying to put most of the stuff on this one. Put a couple of things on here, the more higher current items that we can do without if we have to go without electricity. So that may be things like the 250 amps for the solar, for the Teslas and for the RV plug. And then also things like the electric stove and maybe that you might not have to use during a hurricane on a power outage. So ultimately, if all goes well, we've sized everything right. We should be able to run during the day 100% on solar on the one panel And we should have about a day's worth of electricity. If we had total blackness outside for 24 hours, we should have enough battery to do that. So. All right, so come here, I'll show you something. So you've probably seen this is our upstairs closet. So this will have laundry and, not laundry, but towels and blankets and stuff. But back in the corner is where all our low voltage is. So low voltage is all Ethernet cables. So see, about half of them came in through the ceiling. That's all the upstairs cables. And then the other half came in through the floor, and that's all the downstairs cables. So if you've been in our house, you've seen we have a quarter rack that has all of our switches and storage and camera gear and all that stuff inside it. That'll sit right here. And then we'll terminate all these cables into that box. So if you walk around the house here, you'll see that, like, this is our spare bedroom, and you'll see Ethernet cables here for a TV, Ethernet cables down here for subwoofer and stuff like that. So all around the house, we ran these cables. So 100% us, we did it. So I hope you enjoy the wireless when you come over to our house.
Yeah.
Hey, so can you hear me? So probably our most challenging cable was to the TV above the fireplace. So if you see where that cable is, it's right here. But they had to go up, and I followed the electrician to figure out how to get it over here, and went all the way up over there.
Well, what's really cool is they told me they wasn't doing this, now they're framing around all these.
Oh, yeah.